Here we are.
Poor Alyson.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
Alright.
Like, odd saying.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance. Look for a big crooked tree. You can't miss it.
I think she
I'm gonna go
remembers
check in with my
something.
uncle. Good luck. For real.
I know I haven't commented on this, but they are
You look
so
pretty spooked.
lately
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries.
dressed for
Especially
this
now.
weather.
You know.
I promise after this we can chill at the house, cool? I never wanted to come back here.
Yeah. That makes two of us.
Oh,
The pearl of a runlet that never ceases. With a hollow, boiling voice it speaks, and has spoken since hills were turfless peaks.
that's from. I think that's from one of the books, or the poem, or the short stories. Dear Lord, can't talk. Alyson, are you coming or not? Okay, you are coming. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
So, did you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see,
Oh.
monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No,
Can't go that
I
way.
had a reason to. Thankfully.
Don't see any. Can't comment on any of those. Oh, I don't like.
My mother made us come here all the time. It was so weird.
Wow. Where's the memory? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm standing right on top of it. Is that it, though? Yeah, it is. Okay, look around. Wait. There you go.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No, it's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always.
She loved us. A lot, but sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
Yeah, but I think it's a little bit more than that. Any comment on that? No? Okay.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave, just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered it wrong?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
Yes, very much so. Yes. Let's check the crooked tree first.
Wait, is this the one we called Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarl's Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
Oh, okay, Alyson. I was looking at that.
Ben. Short and simple. I like it.
Come on, there's only a handful left.
Till we meet again. 2004.
Lewis. Wasn't he that fancy fisherman?
Yep. Eddie still watches reruns of the show he was on. Every once in a while his face pops up. It's super weird. No luck on my end. You?
Nothing.
It's probably through that. What's this?
Lost
Oh,
in
I keep
chaos
doing
of
that.
history. What's that mean?
Not sure. But Michael should know.
To honor those no longer with us. Observation community and... or committee and community. Dallas. Okay. Oh,
This might take a while.
yes it will. Is that Salazar? What are we in? Harry Potter now?
Yazzie. Why does that sound familiar?
Yazzie Trucking. He used to haul lumber for the sawmill.
Oh, yeah. And he always blasts the horn for us.
No luck on my end. You?
Nothing.
No dice.
I don't even remember who we were looking for specifically.
De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Eagle?
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Oh no.
Kids. It's time.
Where? There it is. Ooh.
We really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
What's that?
Day of the funeral.
Oh.
I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So... I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Should probably do that. Alright, first of all, can we go over here? Or is this just...
When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year, it was really hard on him. He's still feeling it.
Maybe you should
Long
say...
time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable.
Yeah, let's... console him a little bit.
So, how are you,
Is this a bad time?
with you? Never.
Oh.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
Let's see if we can get a little bit more.
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
Type like it.
Just how does one type like a T-Rex?
You know, almost kissing the keyboard. Like, makes you look like you got tiny baby arms. Like a T-Rex.
Never change, Michael.
Anyway, as grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there. You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Tlingit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad.
Keep forgetting
He was
it's
the first
pronounced
person to
Tlingit.
test out all my new recipes. Even before Alyson.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
Oh, that's so shady.
If you need a new taste tester, sign me up.
As if you had a choice. I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
I'm in. As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Tlingit-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
No, I'm promising that. Fortune favors the bold, goes double for food.
Let's talk about this place now.
Hey, can I ask you something about this place?
Shoot.
Oh, okay.
What's the story behind the Tlingit Memorial?
May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history.
That was Uncle William.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy. You just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God, assholes.
Yeah. And I mean, it still happens, but not as much.
Okay.
We have the elders to thank for that.
Well, I just asked that. Why
I'll
wouldn't it
stop
just-
bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
Talk to you later, dude.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
I think his shoes.
So, how are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood Handsome over there is good company.
Funny how you never mentioned what your brother looked like before he got into town.
Oh, I just thought I'd surprise you.
She's always been jealous because I got the looks.
Yeah, but I got the brains. So,
Oh man, you two are such a pair.
Super burn.
Anyway, girl, I know you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Juna's gonna seem real boring after all this, huh?
God, boring sounds so good right now. Binging terrible shows while my amazing roommate cooks something delicious. Heaven.
Delicious food for tax returns?
You got yourself a deal, mister.
Just heard something over there. Okay, so let's go, Alyson. Let's go do this. Let's examine this.
I'm not sure if I should try to pronounce this. Man, I'm so rusty.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pronounce that either, because I would just butcher it. So not too far off. Well, I mean, from this time in this game. From here. It's been like 6 years. 7 years, actually. Alright. We should probably go. Come on, Alyson. Let's go. Do not step on graves.
Do you remember where she is?
No. For what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
Okay, so there's a memory, but... Oh, there it is.
Well, only a few steps in, and I'm already starting to regret this.
Well, you're gonna regret it even more in a second, because we're about to see a memory.
Alyson, please.
I'm not going.
Alyson, come back!
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
Yeah, that's where I went when I ran off.
Is there something here at the totem? No, I was gonna see if there was something here before I... Right, where are we? Ah, there you guys are.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth. You swore, Alyson. I'm gonna be okay. Please, don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but... Look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
They all think you killed her. It's not fair. I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
I'll be back soon, all right? Promise. But I'm gonna come see you every week.
Oh, yeah, I don't...
I'll be back soon, all right? Promise.
We're gonna go for
back soon,
Alyson's
alright?
memory since she's having
Promise.
the worst time ever.
Chief Brown's gonna take care of you. We'll be okay. You'll see.
Kids. About to start.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Maybe someday, but not today.
Not today.
You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
But there's eggs there.
Rest in peace, Snowball.
Okay.
This spot's familiar.
Yeah, but I kind of wanna... I wanna look for, like everything else, but... That's Marianne, though. Carol Brown?
Man, I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
Well, we were only 4, but yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know...
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later.
The hell is that noise? No idea what that was. Is not a animal voice that I am familiar with. Okay, so I think... Oh.
And then I took Jaina ice skating on Wednesday. I wish you could have seen her. She took off across that ice like she was born to do it. She's your child, that's for sure. Got an offer for a real job, Meech. Teaching music and history at the high school. Mama and I had some words over it. She wants us to go. Oh, hi.
Oh.
I didn't see you there.
Sorry, we didn't...
I'm sorry. We didn't mean to eavesdrop.
No harm done. Hey, you're that nice gal from the Becky store, Alyson, right?
Yes. And you're... It starts with a K, right?
Kendra.
Kendra. Don't worry. Don't expect you to keep track of everyone who passes through. And you would be...
Her brother. I'm Tyler.
Pleased to meet you, Tyler.
Where's your accent from?
I hope this isn't rude, but where's that accent from?
Georgia. Born and raised.
Okay.
Landed in Delos about 2 years ago.
From Georgia to the middle of nowhere, Alaska. There's gotta be a story there.
That's,
Well, I wasn't planning to stay for more than a few months. And we came up for the fishing season, just like we'd done twice before. My husband, Meech, he always tried to convince me to stay on longer, but I wasn't having it. But then, well, we lost him. Fishing accident.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Way too many families around here have lost someone that way.
Yeah, something's gotta change. Anyway, now it's just me and my daughter, Jaina. And I just can't bring myself to pack us up and leave him here all alone.
it's really... I feel like this is a rude question, but I'm still gonna ask it.
Do you want to go back to Georgia?
Well, that's the real question, ain't it? I never used to like it here. Too cold, too quiet, like a frozen desert. Thousands of miles from family. But these days, I finally started to see it the way Meech did. All of the beauty.
Are you okay?
Definitely different
Yeah,
from
I-
Georgia.
I just wish it hadn't taken losing him to get me to come around. I'm realizing now I fought him more out of stubbornness than anything else.
That's gotta be hard.
Yeah. Don't ever let your own sense of what is come between you and the people you love. It's a real easy way to squander precious time.
Might as well keep
Do
going.
you think you might stay then?
Well, my mama's been making the case that Jaina deserves to grow up with family. And she's probably right. But if I'm honest, the solitude here is a bit of a relief. I don't have to worry what 100 other people are up to, just, me and my girl. No matter which way I look at it, there just ain't a clear choice.
What do you think Jaina wants?
I think she's happy to be wherever her toys are. But when I think of how close I was to my cousins growing up, well, she may not realize she's missing out, but she will be. I probably put too much stock in chance encounters, but... You have any thoughts?
Maybe travel around.
Maybe you could travel around a bit, see what else is out there.
Meech always wanted us to go to Cyprus. Might be nice to see that one through. Even if I do it without him.
It sounds like you've only got good options. I don't think you need to worry about making a wrong choice.
Good answer,
I
Alyson.
really appreciate that.
Well, we should get moving. I hope everything works out for you and your daughter.
See you around, Kendra.
You two have a good day.
Even if that was just kind of like a passing by conversation, I really enjoy.
She got kind of stranded out here.
I know. And her daughter's barely 2 years old. God, those kind of accidents happen all the time. The penalties cost less than safety upgrades, so...
So they do jack shit. Life's got a price.
Ty,
What?
This is it. Right.
yeah. God, I think I need a second.
Go take
I'm
one.
gonna have a look around, okay? I'll be right back.
Yeah, all good.
No dice. Not hers. Why can't I remember? Why can't I remember?
It's not the one I
Where
was
is she?
targeting. There she is.
Alyson.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Yeah.
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
Say something.
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by.
I don't believe that's true, but what else?
Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
No, I won't do this again.
Oh, you will.
I refuse to be held responsible for her choices.
Marianne was fine until you reported her.
Fine. She was getting by on handouts for years. There are only so many times you can show up high to a generous offer of employment. Assuming you show up at all. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us, until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us.
Stealing,
A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Nope.
Tessa.
It's out in the open.
All I know
Spell.
is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it.
Oh.
But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
See, like, I don't want to say she did kind of, I wouldn't say she, you could have done better. I think you could have done better, is definitely.
I get that Marianne wouldn't let you help her. But there had to be a better way to deal with it.
Yeah.
Especially if she was having some kind of crisis.
Yes, you're right. There were other things I could have done. Better things. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I prayed for guidance, and seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me.
Oh.
Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
I think he should be the bigger person. Yeah, we're gonna say he's the bigger person.
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you. Both of you. Kids, I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
Strategic
There gonna
light.
be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
We'll be there. Come on.
Well, there was some growth there. I like that.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her. But I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
Why?
I bet Tessa's thinking the same thing.
Yep. Things are gonna be real awkward my first day back in the office.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure you'll both manage to never talk about today.
Exactly. Awkward as hell.
I'm trying to... So if... Because this looks like when you're looking out from their cabin, that the cabin is over on the left there. And these are the mountains that you look at when you're looking over. But I'm not sure. Oh, Jesus, scared the shit out of me, Alyson. It sounded like you were freaking out. Are these... No, they're not more graves I can look at. We're just heading back. Okay. Can't go down to the ocean. Or go into the water.
You
not
wanna sit
ocean.
down for a
Jesus
bit?
Christ. Yeah. Let's sit down. Let's talk. Can I sit? Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't like that angle.
Not a bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off.
Hasn't gone as planned. Well, yeah, duh.
Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey. Brothers and sisters. Right.
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Alyson.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef. And what am I doing? Nothing.
You needed time to heal.
You were just dealing with what happened the way that you needed to, alright? As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, that's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh?
Sort of.
Ariane was done with Delos, and Delos was done with her.
I don't know. I think there's still more to it than that.
Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long, and when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her.
What's happening?
Not even Tessa or Eddie.
Oh, that was just ominous music in the background.
When she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really?
I don't think so.
It still feels like there's something missing.
'Cause there
Right?
is, for sure.
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
Hey, thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If you'd like to see more content like this, please hit the bell in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Later, world.